Hey, it's Bumbleberry, and I am back with another dating sim I'm going to try out. It's called Charms of Lavender Blue. So I'm just going to see how this one pans out. I have pink hair, which I love pink, yay! And then he has blue hair, he looks kind of grumpy. So how to play. Thank you for your interest in playing this game. This is a visual novel, so there's lots of reading. Just click the text below to proceed with the story. At some points you'll also have to make choices with consequences. Dun dun dun. In this game you'll be playing as Nabi, a high school girl whose school life has become slightly more complicated than expected when moving to her hometown. I hope you enjoy. Nabi, I can't sleep. It's been a while since I've written my journal. Maybe it'll help. I found out that my family has a curse. My first love will go mad and kill me, or die trying. Isn't it strange? A curse that's triggered by love. I didn't believe it the first time Dad told me. Luckily for him, my mom's family has a long history with magic. Grandmother made these charms to protect against the curse's effects. Both my parents wear them. My mom says it's one seals away the madness while the other helps hide the wearer or something. I can't get them mixed up. I've had one since I was a kid. Mom made it. She told me I should never take it off. Gets upset if I do. One day I'll have to learn how to make these charms too. I didn't really believe any of this, but then Dad showed me all these old articles about his family. Tragedies and scandals. It's so scary and sad. Dad says that his family used arranged marriages to continue the family line. But even that didn't always work, and someone would always end up dead one way or another. I'm so glad that Dad met Mom, but the way they have to be careful with their charms all the times. If they don't... I'm back in my old hometown now. It's been almost 5 years since we've been out to the countryside. Today I helped my parents clean out our old house. Tomorrow I'm starting high school. Yay! Only 10 minutes away. Much better than the hour-long commute back at grandmother's house. Mom and Dad are doing their best to live happily. So, I'm going to do my best to be happy. I like how her eyes widen like, yeah! Here's hoping for the best. That's enough for one night. I should go to sleep. Uh-oh. It's morning. I'm not going to read everything because some of it's, like, normal. So she has a charm and a backup charm. It's not like I'm going to fall in love at first sight. That's only in fairy tales. Says the girl with the family curse. But that's besides the point. I should stop talking to myself and get going. This is very much like a young adult novel. Day goes well for the most part. Nabi paid most of her attention to introductory lectures. Oops. She also found some familiar faces and did her best to rekindle old friendships from elementary days. One face in particular stood out. Hello. I think he's going to be our future boyfriend. Especially with the detail paid to his hair. Pierce, is that you? It is! I haven't seen you in so long! Hey, we practically grew up together. Shouldn't you at least say hi? He starts walking away. Hey! Nabi walks after him, feeling increasingly agitated. She had to walk unusually quick to keep up. I kind of just want to ignore him, like if he's gonna be that way. Whatever, you know? What the heck? Even if he didn't recognize me, shouldn't he say something back? So I ignored him. If he's going to be a jerk, then that's his problem. Nabi feels dejected the rest of the day. Scribbles and doodles and a rather unforgiving one of Pierce. We used to be such good friends as kids. He used to visit all the time. He's so different now. Did he go through a really bad case of puberty or something? That's no way to treat a person. He seriously needs to learn some manners. What a jerk. I'm going to sleep. I shouldn't waste any more time on a person like that. Next morning, she feels somewhat better. She does her best. Jewelry making club. So she wants to learn her new charm. Ah, she finds the brooding Pierce. No way. Welcome! Are you a freshman? This is Lapidary, the Jewelry Making Club. Pleased to meet you. I'm Danica, but most people call me Danny. Gloomy Pants over here is Pierce. My name's Nami. Nice to meet you, Danny. And Pierce? Are you interested in our club? A lot of other members graduated, so it's a bit small now. But we make a lot of cute things, and we always have snacks. Please join. We're low on members. Well, I am interested in making jewelry. Great! Let's go ahead and fill out a membership application, shall we? The somewhat pushy Danny ushered... Do you guys like my saleswoman voice? Danny ushered Nabi into the club. Pierce sounded more and more disgruntled by the minute. Okay, we meet twice a week. One for lessons, the other for practicing our skills, but sometimes to discuss organizational stuff. Oh, did I say that I'm the president? Well, now you know. Welcome to Lapidary. What kind of a greeting is that after all the improvement you've been showing? Improvement? He's always been the silent, grumpy type. It gets really annoying after a while. I don't know why some girls go for that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure I'm making her sound way older than she needs to be. I just feel like making her have this voice. But he's pretty good with his hands. To make things. Wink, wink. Oh my gosh, gross. I see. Anyway, we don't officially get started till next week, so let's have some tea and snacks, okay? Acting as a responsible sort of upperclassman, chats cheerfully with Nabi. She's glad to meet her and mostly convinced to join the club. However, there was still Pierce to take into consideration, even with Danny's reassurances. It's time to start heading home. Will you be okay getting home by yourself? I'll be fine. It's on the same walk. It's in the same direction as Aritea. You mean that old tea shop? Hey, Pierce. Nabi has a bad feeling about this. Don't you live near there? You should walk her home. We have to take care of our cute new club member after all. They're just staring at each other. That's a great idea. Well, I'll be off. Be nice, Pierce. Bye, you two. Ha, we're left alone just to stare at each other. Well, let's get going. Finally talking to me, are we? Danny seems nice. She's very energetic, makes up for the lack of members. It's like asking, did she make you join the club? Or is she your girlfriend? No. The previous club president was similar to Danny. She made me join last year. I see. Are you going to join? I don't know. I see. He's so grumpy. Are you a parrot now? Pierce makes a face at her but says nothing. In turn, Nabi lets the silence take over. She's relieved when she finally reaches her house. Well, bye. If she wanted to, she could peek through the windows. Peek through the windows. Pierce is staring at the front door with a pensive, almost nostalgic expression. Then he sighs and leaves. What a weirdo. Should I join Lapidary? Yes, I want to join. And I like Danny. It's nice to know an upperclassman like her. She even told me about which professors to avoid and the vending machine that sometimes gives 2 snacks. I'm going to join. I'm not going to let a guy like that stop me from doing what I want. And so Danny joined Lapidary. Ooh, chapter 2! I wonder how many chapters there are. Oh. Alright, over the next few weeks, Nabi settled into her school life. Danny was often helpful, and though she had some troubles with math, lessons generally went well. Pierce was still rather reserved, but she eventually realized that his scary face was a result of him being uncomfortable, or nervous, or that one time nauseous. Ooh, I got a medal. And he made very pretty pieces in the club. On the rare occasion, he showed her how to do a certain technique. It was nice. Halfway through the semester, Nabi decided to ask about pendants. Who should I ask, Danny or Pierce? I guess Pierce. You should finish those bracelets you're working on. But I want to know about the pendants. Not till you finish those. Supplies aren't cheap, you know. Fine, she finished everything. Emergent supply run, she said. Time to take advantage of holiday sales. Guess I better dress warmly. However, when she arrived at the store, only Pierce was there. And suddenly she got another text. Sorry, I had a family emergency, but Pierce will be there. That was not comforting, Nabi thought glumly. Pierce must have received a similar text as he found his phone as well. No helping it. Yeah, I hope Danny's okay, though. This particular store had a well-stocked section for jewelry making. Nabi was soon... Is her name? I don't know. Was soon entranced by the sight. Look at all the colors! Oh, and we need more clasps. I wonder what's on sale. Did you just laugh? No. Liar. Are you just trying to keep your pants warm? What? You know, liar, liar, pants on fire. What are you, a kid? He's smiling. He looks much better when he's happy. Hey, I am and will always be young at heart. Not everyone is a grumpy old man like you. Pierce shakes his head but looks faintly amused. It was a nicer expression than usual, even if it was at her expense. I guess we can get along without needing Danny as a mediator. Seems so. Should I ask to be friends, or I wish Danny was here? I'd like to be friends. And assumed he... For a long moment, Nabi regretted her question, assumed he wasn't going to answer. Yeah, he looks like very pensive. Being friends would be good! We're gonna have a friend! Oh, look how happy she is. Finally, it took you forever to get you to warm up with me, and after we practically grew up together. She playfully punches his arms, and I think being friends would be good too. She smiles brightly at Pierce. To her surprise, he smiles back. The rest of the shopping goes well, even if there's not much more conversation. Nabi feels rather pleased as she goes home, and not just because of the pretty new beads she bought. Chapter 3, Warmth. I can't believe it's half over now, but midterms are done at least. Yeah. Class is going okay, Nabi? Oh, I don't even know who's talking anymore. I think so. Your old notes really helped in history. Glad to hear that. My handwriting and notes are one of my best points. Today's a good day to relax. Let's just have tea and cookies today, reward ourselves after all those tests. Okay, so we're going on, but more difficult to make stuff with cold shaking hands. These medals are really random snacks. I'm not on Newgrounds right now. I'm on, like, a dating games website. So I don't know why we have medals. I don't know. As a result, club meetings often ended up with drinking warm tea and chatting than not. Danny didn't seem to mind as she gushed about her newborn sister and the result of a family emergency from easier. Both Pierce and Nabi were reminded oddly of a doting parent. She's so tiny. You'll both have to come visit sometime. Oops, don't be rude. Even her crying is cute. Danny, you're weird. Rude? I'd be just as happy if I got a sister. Spoken just like an only child. Younger siblings are noisy and hungry, sometimes sticky. I don't know why. Maybe you just suck at being the oldest. Pierce looked unamused as the other two snickered behind their teacups. Anyways, I have to get going. Need to help out around the house. See you both later. I guess we should be going too. Yeah, it's getting dark more quickly now. As they head past several weeks now, okay, so they walk together. They walk home together. Hey, Pierce, how'd you join Lapidary? Did Danny make you? No, the previous president... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter what I asked earlier. No, the previous president was very intimidating. Really? Mm-hmm. Did they just randomly pick you out of the crowd of random freshmen last year or something? No, she thought I liked jewelry. I stuck around because... Because? Most of the sports clubs seemed too time-consuming, and there was never much that into reading or music. But she's pretty sure he's not telling the whole truth. Although it said Danny wasn't sure. Hello, Nabi. Maybe they'd, like, change their people's names after or something. Whatever the reason, I'm glad you stayed. I'm not sure we would have become friends again if you hadn't. He was smiling. They arrived at Nabi's home. Well, I'll see you later. Bye, Pierce. Or at least that's what Nabi would have said if it hadn't been for the kiss. Pierce was currently planting on Nabi's lips. Oh, technical difficulties. Shock. The poor girl was in utter and confused shock. After a moment, Pierce pulled away. And then he left in a sprint. Nabi was left gaping at the retreating boy. What just happened here? The next day, Pierce didn't act any different. Nabi didn't know how to react. We need to talk now. Like, what? You don't just randomly, like, okay, no. If you like someone, it's much better to just be like, hey, is it cool if we try the whole dating thing? Or, can I try the whole kiss? At least for me, it would be. Because, like, I would be very upset if someone kissed me and I was not anticipating it or wanting it. I mean, even anticipating, I'd be like, excuse me? Anyway, Pierce slowly nodded and they walked over to a mildly secluded part of the school. Why did you yesterday you can't just go around doing whatever you want. You have to ask. There we go, Nabi. Thank you. It's not good to go around doing things like that without considering the other party. Sorry. Well, now you know. Is that really all we're gonna say? He leans in close. Can I kiss you? What? What? Hey! This is an invasion of personal space. Bubble, is that a no? Yes, kiss. Okay. Pierce looked surprised, then mildly panicked. You're starting to look like a tomato. Pierce's face was rather red now, and he mumbled something before abruptly leaving the premises. Was that just a bluff then? Nabi shakes her head before sighing. What kind of mixed signals are these, anyways? Sheesh. Pierce avoids Nabi the next few days. It doesn't really surprise Nabi at this point. I think, Lavender Blue, or whatever his name is a little bit disturbed. Danny, however, gets rather concerned and drags the pair into the clubroom. Okay, I don't know what's going on between you two, but you both obviously need to talk. I'm going home to my cute little Nora. She's less of a baby than you two, and she's not even a month old. As president, I order both of you to talk this out. Bye-bye. After she leaves, there's a long silence until Pierce finally decides to speak up. You're driving me crazy. What? I'm driving you crazy? Yes. No. I don't know. He rubs his temple with a long sigh. I just don't want to hurt you again. Again? What is he talking? So he runs off. He must have been a rabbit in a previous life, running away all the time like that. Pendant! This looks almost exactly like my charm. Blue, though. Like Mom's. Why does he have something like this? Did he ever see mine? It's too much of a coincidence that he just... Oh, in our past, we were romantic. I took it off to give to him. No, I don't want to remember. That's kind of a scary flash. He said he doesn't want to hurt me again. When we were kids, The curse? Chapter 4, Glass. Nabi doesn't go to school the rest of the week. On Friday, Danny comes over to bring homework. She stays to talk. You know, when I said you two needed to work this out, I didn't mean for you to start avoiding him, too. Nabi, you can talk to me. You know that, right? For a moment, she says nothing. Then suddenly, everything comes tumbling out. The curse, her shared history with Pierce, the charms, everything. Danny hugs Nabi. I'm so sorry. I want to help, but... maybe if we find some kind of witch or... whatever you choose to do, I'll be here for you, okay? So just keep moving forward. Curse or no curse. Okay. Thanks, Danny. That was pretty nice. Upperclassmen reality things. Anytime. The next day, Nabi invites Pierce over to talk. A real talk. She quietly hands him back his charm, which he quietly takes back. I shouldn't have tried to kiss you. I really, really shouldn't. Not after what happened when... I'm sorry. You know what these charms do, right? And about my family history? Yeah, after that incident, your mother explained things to me. Did something to the charm, made me promise to never take it off for both our sakes. It must have sounded pretty scary. It was better than thinking I was crazy and tried to... Oh, did he try to kill her? I'm sorry for back then. For hurting you, for the way I acted this semester. It's not your fault. The curse. That doesn't matter. I still hurt you. I could still hurt you now, and I handled everything since then really badly. Well, no doubt. Don't even talk to me, weirdo. I wonder how my parents go on. Magic or not, they're just necklaces. The chains could break, the charm could fall off. It did for you just a few days ago. It's still pretty dangerous living together. Thinking like this. That's why you were so mean to me when I came back, right? You wanted to stay away and keep me away. Didn't really work, though. Well, duh. We go to the same school, moron. Nope. Couldn't resist my charm. Pierce squints. Pun not intended. Pierce snorts, even as a smile curves on his lips. What should we do now, though? Do you like me? What? There's no question. What? What? Do you like me? Also, no question mark. Good. I wouldn't have wanted to kiss you if I didn't... Wait, I'm confused. I wouldn't have wanted to kiss you if I didn't... Okay, so you're saying he does like her. If he didn't like her, he wouldn't have wanted to kiss her. I gotcha. You've been sending some pretty mixed signals, too, you know. Sorry. Nabi sighs and shakes her head. I like you, too. Even when you're being an idiot, I've liked you since... But the curse... I want to be with you. My parents seem to be getting along well enough, even with the curse. So let's try, too. Okay? Oh, he says nothing, then he smiles quietly. Okay. Ah, they're smiling! True end! Hey, I got it on the first try! It was the N3. I don't know what that means. But that was cute. It's by Afris. So I'll put that in the description, but I hope you enjoyed that cute little visual novel. I'm sure there's an ending in which we get our head chopped off, but if you guys know of any other cute little visual novel choice games, let me know. Thank you for playing with me. I hope you guys all stay sweet and have a good weekend, and take care.